Hey, welcome to Spirit Soul Sense, information for your soul. I'm Shareece, and I was perusing the YouTube interwebs, going in places I really had no business. But I came across this video where this guy was talking about a woman's body count. And I don't know, I was so what? I was like, what? He's in his 30s, mid 30s, and talking about he wouldn't date a woman with a high body, something like that. And I'm just like, this feels so weird. But there's all these subgroups and pockets of conversations happening on the internet that you just have no access to in real life because they're so small. There's such a select particular group of people who are very homogenous. And so I'm just like, that's weird. But I think that conversation would have you thinking that most men care who you slept with. I'm just like, this is why I hate social media. This is why I just, it's not real. It's not a real reflection. I've been single going on 3 years. And I have been dating for a year and a half, maybe less, considering, COVID and, breaks, all that stuff. But I've been dating for some time, and I have not come across any man who's been interested in that information. I understand the point of a man who wants to settle down doesn't want to do so with community woman. I get it, but it's the way they frame it is just so wild. So it just reminded me of so many other things I don't like about social media. But a reminder that social media is fake. Social media is not real. It doesn't really reflect our lived experiences. It's a whole bunch of a lot of stuff, but there's so many extremes. There's so very, very minuscule issues that become this very big thing, and it's just weird to me. So I was also watching how social media has affected the way we view real life. You're looking at social media and you're thinking, well, it must be like this in real life, especially if you're Generation Z and you grew up on social media. You think this is just the way it is, and so it is not. It's not. And I think about body image. I think about people looking like they're happy. All these filters, Snapchat. And I used to really, really love Snapchat. I don't like social media, so I don't really use any of the social media outlets. I here I get to share my experience, but I'm not really that big of a consumer of social media, especially when it's not people I know in real life. So, Instagram, I think is the worst culprit, maybe because it's so visual. I hate Instagram. But if you look at Instagram, you're getting the highlight reel of people's life or the very extreme lows. Not their regular everyday up and down. And I know some influencers try to share their real life, but this is a numbers game. This is a money-making industry. And even the people who are trying their best to be most authentic are still looking to see what is it that gets the most views? What is it that's going to get me the most money? That's what they're doing. And so everything has to be filtered through that perspective. I even think about Khloe Kardashian. And recently her picture of her regular body, being unedited, I'm part of people who consume social media, but we have now been conditioned, and I know that the Kardashians have been part of exemplifying this perfection. Perfection is not real, but we've all been conditioned to expect our celebrities to look a certain way, and that's as close to perfection as possible, and it's just not real. Which is why there's a whole body positivity movement, a fat acceptance movement, because to every extreme there's another extreme of wait. We need to accept ourselves the way we are. We need to not perform happiness. Because I always think I really, really want to do a full moon ritual. I want to record a full moon ritual for my channel. But to perform a full moon ritual and record it takes away from my ritual. And I'm not interested in this performative experience of every part of my life. There's some things that I just don't want to pretend. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to make it into this show that I know is going to be looked at and picked apart. But some people who base their profession on social media, they just they can't, I think all the time, every time I need a reality check on social media, I don't follow any celebrities except those who do like their art. Like, I follow Masego because I want to know when he's dropping another album. I follow her because she is strictly like, she only posts about her music. She's not posting about who she's dating. She's not posting about her parents. She is giving you her art. That's what she's giving you. And then Diggy, because, I still need to do my video on Diggy. Oh my God. But I think often of Keisha Kayor, okay, that's how you say her name, Gucci Mane's wife, who doesn't have a belly button. I'm not saying this to shame her. I'm just saying you can look at somebody's life and think that it is picture perfect. We have no idea what their real life is like because they are with themselves 24/7. You see pictures, short videos, clips of their life, and you just have no idea what's going on. And so I think, well, if Keisha Kayor cannot have a belly button, who knows what other things people are hiding and not being authentic about. So every now and then I get really, really fed up with social media because I'm like, it's exhausting trying to figure out what is real, what is not real. It's frustrating for me thinking that everything is a lie, people are lying. Every time I get like that, I know I need a social media break. And so I have been, I guess, ramping up to like having a break. I feel like even now, doing these videos on my YouTube, my videos are not exhausting to do, but there are other areas of my life that I would like to spend some more time doing. So what I'm gonna do is slow down on the amount of videos that I'm posting because life. Because life, and because we're doing new things, big things, happy things. And most of my life, I'm sharing another video, most of my life does not make it to YouTube. Like, I am really here to give of myself, give of my knowledge, because, my work is like healing work, and I really want everyone to experience as much joy and peace as possible, because I'm very happy and satisfied and pleased with my life, honestly. So remember, social media is fake, not real. It's a highlight reel. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Don't do that. If you do, compare down. That's like one of my tactics. You shouldn't compare yourself to other people. Don't do it. But if you do, compare down. Like, compare yourself to someone so you can feel better about yourself. But the goal is not to compare yourself to anybody else. Regularly take social media breaks. Check in with yourself. Unfollow, follow people periodically. Figure out what you're being exposed to. Don't just like keep like oh my gosh, like it's just information overload. And what everybody would benefit from is stillness, pausing, taking some time to meditate, exercise, eat right. I'm like a broken record on like exercise 3 times a week, eat healthy food. You know what I mean? More vegetables. Anyway, this is just a bit of a rant on how social media is fake, not real. Don't take it too seriously. Enjoy it. It's like entertainment, and like live your life in the real world. Okay? Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, share this video with someone you think it may help, and thank you for watching.